Today, after 4 days the funeral of her husband of 73 years, Queen Elizabeth turned 95 Wednesday, and she will spend her first birthday in 7 decades without her husband, Prince Philip, with a radiant photo in Twitter. While there may have been plans for a private, low-key event to mark the occasion in a normal year, the Duke of Edinburgh's death the 9th of April, together with ongoing virus restrictions, have meant that there is no public plan to mark her birthday this year. The royal family Twitter page today released a stunning shot of the Queen smiling while dressed in a plum coat and hat. A caption says, "Today is the Queen's 95th birthday." The Queen was born at 2:40 a.m. on the 21st of April 1926, at 17 Bruton Street in Mayfair, London. She was the first child of the Duke and Duchess of York, who later became King George VI and Queen Elizabeth. The Queen also said she had received "I have, on the occasion of my 95th birthday today, received many messages of good wishes, which I very much appreciate. Her Majesty will spend the day at Windsor Castle during a period of royal mourning," the palace said. "Her birthday every year now will be tinged with that sadness," said Victoria Howard, editor of the Crown Chronicles, a royal news blog. "So many people have had to have lockdown birthdays and funerals, that in a strange way it's almost comforting that the royal family is going through it as well." The Queen typically spends her April birthday privately without much public celebration, and this is her second birthday in a row to take place under virus restrictions. Her Majesty was seen driving through Windsor, on her way to take her dogs for a walk, as she marked her 95th birthday without her strengthened stay of 73 years. The monarch was pictured leaving Windsor Castle in a green Jaguar estate, after the low-key birthday celebrations with a quiet lunch and LONELIEST. The Queen was expected to be visited by family today, but grandson Prince Harry will not be among them. He returned home to California from London yesterday, just 24 hours before his grandmother's birthday and 2 days after his grandfather's funeral. However, after the Duke arrived home safely in the US, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex and their 1-year-old son, Archie, sent wishes to the Queen on her 95th birthday. On social networks, had a lot of best wishes to the Queen on her birthday. One person writes, "Happy birthday, Your Majesty. We appreciate you now more than ever. We love the Queen for her service to her country. Long live the Queen. God save the Queen. We love you, Your Majesty." Another, "Looking forward with confidence, looking back with pride. Happy birthday with all my best wishes from Germany for Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth." A third person says, "Happy birthday dearest Queen Elizabeth. You're an inspiration to girls of so many generations. May you live a long blessed life. Please accept my deepest condolences on the demise of your loving husband, Prince Philip." Another writes, "Happy 95th birthday to Her Majesty, Queen of England, Queen Elizabeth II. Thank you for the greatest Elizabethan era that has brought a span of peaceful negotiations, unity of 54 Commonwealth countries, and looked respectfully to beautiful Queen ER as their states Lady X." Before, in a statement released by Buckingham Palace, the Queen said, "Well, as a family we are in a period of great sadness. It has been a comfort to us all to see and to hear the tributes paid to my husband, from those within the United Kingdom, the Commonwealth and around the world." The Queen thanked people around the world for the support and kindness that has been shown to the royal family since the death of her husband, Prince Philip. She said, "The tributes paid for Prince Philip are a reminder. He had such an extraordinary impact on countless people throughout his life and a comfort during a period of great sadness." And this is her first public remark since his death earlier this month, aged 99. Royal sources confirmed, the Queen is expected to have a series of regular visitors as she continues to live at Windsor Castle, where she spent the majority of the last 13 months living with her darling Philip. One source said, "The Queen will not be alone. Charles and William are said to be completely focused on supporting the Queen. As a way of supporting her, they have scheduled a meeting to sort out future business of the monarchy, and designed tailor-made roles for each of the 7 senior members of the firm. It will include collaboration and support for one another, from the Prince of Wales, Duchess of Cornwall, Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, Princess Anne and the Earl and Countess of Wessex. The heir and his son will carve up future engagements and projects as well as major tours for 7 senior members of the royal family. Meanwhile, reports suggest the Queen has given her support to Charles and William to deal with the feud with Harry and the fallout of the Sussexes' Oprah interview. A source told Mail Online, the Queen has made it clear to senior advisors that she is united with Charles and William and was disappointed with aspects of Harry and Meghan's interview. The source added, there is much pain and hurt on both sides, so this reconciliation will take place in baby steps. Prince Harry is expected to come back to the UK in July for the unveiling of a statue of his late mother, Princess Diana. He is thought to be planning to join the Duke of Cambridge for a ceremony at Kensington Palace. The brothers shall meet again this year with an important date in their calendar this summer to mark what would have been their beloved late mother Princess Diana's 60th birthday. Earlier reports suggested William was eager for the brothers to meet privately ahead of the somber ceremony. However, things are still pretty complicated between Prince Harry, Prince William, and Prince Charles in the aftermath of their reunion at Prince Philip's funeral. Though before that, Harry and William were seen speaking after Philip's funeral, but a source tells the Mirror that their relationship is still extremely frosty. The source added, Harry didn't really know what to expect before he came home, which is why he reached out before seeing everyone. He wrote a deeply personal note to his dad to try and set things straight, but tensions are still running high, and things haven't exactly ironed out the way he had hoped. Now, Prince Harry had to return home to the US without having had a one-to-one chat with his father, an insider has claimed. The Duke of Sussex spent 2 hours talking to his dad and brother, Prince William, together after the Duke of Edinburgh's funeral, but he hasn't spoken to Charles alone. One palace insider said that Prince Charles was hoping to have another face-to-face conversation with his son again, but Prince Harry is believed to be heading back to the US to be with his heavily pregnant wife. Charles has urged his family to pull together to help the grieving Queen, who was captured mourning alone in heartbreaking images of the funeral, where she cut a lonely figure due to virus protocols. He is said to be hoping his eldest son will lead talks to mend the brothers' rift. Prince Charles is likely to be hoping Prince William, the heir to the throne, will take the lead on talks with his younger brother. The Prince of Wales hoping William offers the olive branch to his brother to mend their rift while Harry is in Britain, a royal insider has suggested. The one hope is a date in the calendar both princes have, the unveiling of the statue of their mother on what would have been her 60th birthday on the 1st of July. Prince Harry was reunited with the royal family for the first time in over a year, after he and Meghan relocated to the US following their decision to step back as senior royals. The Duke returned to the UK last week for Prince Philip's funeral at St George's Chapel in Windsor. While pregnant, Meghan was unable to attend Prince Philip's funeral on Saturday, after being advised against flying, but she provided a wreath to be laid during the service, made up of a variety of locally sourced flowers, with a handwritten note from the Duchess. While many saw this as a way for the Duchess of Sussex to pay her respects without being there personally, she was accused of leaking details of it to the press as a publicity stunt. One source said that the wreath and Meghan's note as an opportunity to drum up some good PR, hardly edifying stuff. While on a day which should have been resolved solely focusing on celebrating the Duke, that's still something Sussex related has managed to end up in the headlines. Thank you for watching our video. Please support growing channel by subscribe channel and like video hour. And don't forget activate notifications to channel to always get the latest news. If you have any problems with the information in the video, please write a comment below to let us know and answer.